from America's heartland, this is GJRB, Clinton, Iowa. Now, today's Christian rock on the Positive Rock Show.
Still in need. Do you want what I have? Well, you have to plant that seed. He'll quote verses, but he doesn't care at all about context. It's all about greed. The Bible's just a pretense. When you fill up the storehouse, the blessings they will flow. Empty out your pockets and your bank account will surely grow. What you want is all at your command. You can release the power of heaven with an offering in my hand. Jesus will pay you back at least 10 to 1. Make a generous contribution to the megachurch general fund. The key to heaven's vault will be yours to hold. Have the faith of a mustard seed and turn that mountain into gold. Dressed in sheepskin, this smiling wolf, he knows his prey. He knows their weakness, he knows the right words to say. With indignant righteousness, he'll point his finger to the sky. When you oppose me, you're really opposed, else you die. Just speak out what you want, it's all at your command. You can release the power of heaven with an offering in my hand. Back at least 10 to 1. Make a generous contribution to the megachurch general fund. The key to heaven's vault will be yours to hold. Have the faith of a mustard seed and turn that mountain into gold. Now wait 1 minute. Only last week I hopped on my jet with my camera crew and we went to Africa to film a mission we started there. Got some great footage that'll bring a tear to your eye. And we got to tell them the good news. All they have to do is turn around, give us back the money we gave them, and Jesus will bless it and multiply it 100-fold and give them untold riches. It's like the fishes and the loaves. It's the heavenly cycle of prosperity, and it's going to make the whole world wealthy. Glory! Jesus will pay you back at least 10 to 1. Make a generous contribution to the megachurch general fund. The key to heaven's vault will be yours to hold. Have the faith of a mustard seed and turn that mountain into gold.
for you from Highway 80 Band. It's called Holy Is Your Name, or Jesus. Thank God you're alive. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Gary J. Russell with you. Welcome to the Positive Rock Show. Back on the air, back here all over the United States of America, Canada, clear through to Mexico, all the way, wherever you got internet, wherever you got Wi-Fi, you got it. Just picking us up. GJRB. All you got to do is log on to www.spreaker.com/Joe/GJRB online, or just friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter or Google+. Got a great show lined up for you. Welcome back to the GJRB Online. This is a show that's normally on Monday, but I'm doing an experiment. I'll explain to you throughout the show, which we're going to be doing what I call floating shows. In other ways, like this show, the Gary Russin program, Gary J in the afternoon, and all these shows will sometimes get what they call the floating category, which means that these shows could be on any day, any time slot. So this, for example, usually is on Monday on our regular schedule. It's going to always be on Monday, the Positive Rock Show and or Rock Worship. And the reason I'm doing that is called an alternate day. If I get, for any reason, an emergency where I have to cancel the broadcast, I have a backup day to go on the air anyway with the same program, just on a different day, maybe a day or so later, but that's how that works. So just to let you know, that's how we're doing it now. And I'm going to give you I'll give you my full explanation next week when GJRB Online schedule update goes into our GJRB Online podcast weekend. So that's coming up next weekend, a GJRB podcast update, a GJRB schedule update next weekend. And also another program announcement. There will be no Gary J Sports Page this Saturday. That will be moved to next Saturday, tentatively at 2 o'clock Central. Okay, those are the program changes, and I'll give you all the details later. Positive Rock Show on GJRB. Gary J. Russell with you. Glad you could be aboard. Got some great Christian rock coming up. Got some really good stuff on the way. Stay with me. Got Christ Acts coming up. And also Miranda Judd and Todd White, and some great Christian rock coming up from Lasting Hope and Remedy Drive, all coming up on the Positive Rock Show here on GJRB. So hang in there. This is the Positive Rock Show. Glad you can be with me today on GJRB Online. Let's take a break, see what's going on in the news. Biggest news story: North Korean leader Kim Jong-un reportedly told army to prepare for war on the United States and its allies, according to their state media. This was reported Saturday. KPA, that's Korean People's Army, is prevailing a situation where a great war for the national unification at the hands required. And the story states that the Korean Central News Agency, and this is according to them, and quote, he said, according to the Korean agency, the prevailing situation with the Great War for national unification is at hand. Kim reportedly told the army to train to tear to pieces out of the Stars and Stripes. North Korea condemns the drills as rehearsal for invasion, according to the report. Kim also made his remarks at an opening for a new hall at the Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum in Pyongyang, and according to the FP. So that's that story. And interesting story that I heard just the other day, which I thought was kind of interesting. And this was posted by a friend of mine in Tennessee, and it was also posted by this source I got, which is the In Time Headlines, and according to a Tennessee affiliate for Fox, said dozens of birds dropped out of the sky in Murray County.
A new mystery tonight. Wildlife resource officers are trying to figure out why dozens of birds dropped dead out of the sky at the same time in Spring Hill. It was an eerie scene, as you can see here, with more than 50 birds on the road. Rachel Irby sent us this video. Wildlife officers bagged some birds and took samples, but they say they've never seen anything like this. We'll continue to follow the latest developments on this story as we wait for results from...
And there you go. That's it. One witness says that the birds were split open after the fall. Wow. They say more than 50 birds were found on a road near IBX Global at the old GM plant there. Police and wildlife officials were on the scene working at the answer as to how and why this happened. And they monitored the area. And they said they bagged the birds, taking out some samples for testing. Officials on the scene say that they never seen anything like this, and it's unknown what type of birds they are, but they seem to be the same kind. Wow, that's weird. Wow. Can you imagine that? Seeing that? Ooh. Anyway, that's Tennessee, that report. And if there's any follow-ups to that story, I'll keep you on top of that. Meanwhile, Netanyahu arrived in the U.S. to heat up in Washington and Israel, and the U.S. is bracing him this week for the most strained moment in relations since Barack Obama came into power. After the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu arrived in Washington Sunday, and a right to urge Congress to oppose the nuclear deal with Iran. According to reports, more than 30 Democrats threatened to boycott the Israeli Prime Minister's planned speech in Congress. He said, and I quote, "I feel deep and sincere concern for the security of the Israeli citizens, for their fate of the state and all our people." Netanyahu also went on to say that I will do anything